to film a thumbnail. Let me see. Hallelujah. Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be doing my July TBR. If my voice sounds a little weird, I'm sorry about that. I don't know, if voice just feels a little funny. It's been going in and out all night. And this is the first time in a little while that I can actually film my TBR video separate from my wrap up, because I actually read a good number of books in June, so I'm really happy about that. I do want to go ahead and do my July TBR first, and then I'm gonna film my wrap up. And I actually need to do some pre-filming because I am going to be down for a little while. I have to have another hip surgery, so if y'all been following me for a while, y'all know that I had my right hip operated on in December of 2017. Then y'all also know that 3 months after that, I got rear-ended at a stoplight, and he hit me pretty hard, this guy. He was mad that I wouldn't go, but it was at a red light, and there was also a car in front of me, and he was mad, waving his hands, and he floored and hit me. It messed up my hip, because before that, I was really doing good with it, and now the right one is messed up again, and the left one already needs to be looked at. But basically, I have torn labrum. I have it in both hips, and it sucks, but the right one right now is an excruciating pain, and I need to go get it operated on, so I won't be able to walk for 4 to 6 weeks. Kind of the same deal as last time. So I thought I would pre-film some stuff, so that way I'll at least have some videos that aren't just vlogs to put up on my channel for another month or so. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my July TBR. I think I'm gonna draw maybe 6 this month, maybe just 6. I normally do 8 because I like to have options. I probably will still do the 8, but Booktubeathon is coming up in the end of July, so that's when Booktubeathon is going to be. I would like to have like room for a TBR there. I never read all 8 of the books. They're just there for me to have options. Like in June, I read 1 book on my June TBR, but I do like having this. It does help me read things that I normally don't read. I just need to get better at it. Let's start with 6 and I'll see how I feel. I'd like to get some fantasies. That would be lovely. Fantasy, okay. The Gilded Wolves. Okay, I feel like I know I've drew this before. I'm not doing well. Okay, yeah, I'm positive that I've drew this before, but I didn't read it, so I put it back, and now I get to try to read it again, and I love this cover so much. It is so pretty. I'm just obsessed with it. So, yeah, I'm not sure what this is about. I just know it's a fantasy. I hear it's kind of polarizing, and I always love a good polarizing book because I always like to see what side I'm on. We can go ahead and put this down. I hate these edges though. I think they're called frayed edges. Might be wrong about that. I don't know why I'm going blank on that, but I hate those. I hate them. Next one. Again. Oh, there's 2. Just pop that one back in there. Tempest Slaughter. Oh, okay. So here's Tempest Slaughter by Tamora Pierce. The reason I actually picked this up is because Prue's projects, Reagan from BookTube, she really loves this author, and I'm thinking she did read this book. I'm not sure, but it was a fantasy that I wanted to pick up because I really, really like Reagan's fantasy recommendations for the most part. I generally never hate a fantasy that she loves. So when it comes to fantasy, she's definitely the girl that I go to for recommendations. I am glad that I've got this. And so far I'm getting my fantasy wish, and I need to be careful because fantasy is they're not quick reads generally, at least for me. And they're already 2 pretty thick ones. Okay, I love my Harry Potter one, but it's always lighting up. Drives me crazy. Next one. Okay, pink. Finding Yvonne. So here is Finding Yvonne. It's a contemporary and it's pretty short, so I should be able to get through it pretty quickly. It's by Brandy Colbert. I never know my synopses, y'all know this by now, but I have really wanted to read it. I am happy that I picked this. And contemporaries are generally pretty easy to get through, so hopefully I am able to finish this pretty quickly. Not as bad as these two very hefty fantasies that I have sitting there. Next, I do want at least one thriller. Like, come on. I'm just gonna kind of go right there. Another contemporary, Under Rose-Tainted Skies. I think this is about agoraphobia. Under Rose-Tainted Skies by Louise Cornell. So this is another contemporary that could very well be read very quickly. So I kind of like that I'm getting some contemporaries, and I could get a lot of books read in July if I read more contemporary. It's my fastest genre that I get through. Second being thrillers, third fantasy. One thriller at least. I love thrillers. Okay. Hey, okay, Reclusion. I just bought this. This is called Reclusion by Blake Crouch. I have Dark Matter by Blake Crouch, but I haven't read it yet. And this is a new release, and I was gonna read it anyways for a new release because, I mean, I would like to start reading more new releases, and that way I can review them, and the people that watch me could maybe, you know, buy it or not buy it based on my recommendations. So yeah, and I hear Blake Crouch is a very good author. I hear he's a very weird author, but good. So, and I love this cover. I don't know, I just love it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna do 3 more. I'm gonna go ahead and do my regular 8 just because, I don't know, I just feel like I want to. Like I said, mainly for the options. Thriller. Come Find Me. Oh, okay, I know what this is. Come Find Me by Megan Miranda. Okay, that was in English. Come Find Me by Megan Miranda. I hear this is kind of sci-fi-ish, and I didn't know how I felt about that because I'm not a big sci-fi person, but I do like a thriller. And I don't know, I've heard good things about this author. I've actually wanted to read, I think it's called All Perfect Girls, or The Missing Girls is what it's called. I've wanted to read that for a while, so I might read that first and then read this month, so we'll see. But we've got this one now. We got 2 more. Don't know what that was, whatever I just did. Let's just do another thriller. Ooh, The Waft Between Us. I think that's in my den. One second. Okay, so I drew The Waft Between Us. This is by 2 authors, Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen, something like that. I've wanted to read this for such a long time. It's actually been such a, one of my most anticipated books to read this year. It kind of fascinates me because I feel like the girl on the cover, or at least that girl right there, the one that's staring straight ahead, looks like Kylie Jenner for some reason. I don't know why when I saw this, I was like, is that Kylie Jenner? But that's not why I want to read this. I want to read it because it's a thriller and I've heard really good things about it. I'm so excited. This is the one I'm most excited for so far. So, and this will finally give me a reason to sit down and read this. So I'm excited about that. So yay. I guess I have one more. Another good thing about my hip surgery is that it will force me to read because I'm going to be doing nothing but sitting down for weeks. So, one more. Another thriller. Broken Things. What is that? Okay, so we have Broken Things by Lauren Oliver. I think Lauren Oliver wrote the book Before I Fall. I've watched the movie, but I didn't read the book. I hated the movie. It wasn't good. I don't know how I would feel about the book. So I'm just gonna see if I like this. But yeah, that's kind of I really like this TBR this month because I feel like it's a good mix of all different genres. Like, I don't know. I just feel happy about that. So here is my TBR for July. Right here. Looks nice and pretty. So, one second. Okay, so that is it for the July TBR Jar Picks. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will let y'all know at the end of the month or the beginning of August if I read any or how many I read, what I thought about them, so on and so forth. So that is it for this video. I hope you like it. If you did, if you would give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And if you want to subscribe to see more and watch me review these books in a vlog, please do. I'm also going to be doing a 24-hour readathon very, very soon, along with booktubeathon this month. So I'm having hip surgery, so I don't know how successful those things are going to be, especially booktubeathon. We'll see. I will just see y'all in the next one. Bye.